Well, behind us we've got the full-size Lancaster bomber, but thankfully you brought us something slightly smaller.
Yes, I bought the replica of the bomber behind, although the bomber behind is slightly different to that one because that bomber is Guy Gibson's.
The very famous dam buster.
The very famous dam buster one.
I noticed that it actually has the bouncing bomb underneath.
Yes, the bouncing bomb, and the wheels retract, and it flies, or it did, but I have to ground it because it's too valuable now.
You made it yourself?
Yes, oh yes, yes.
How long did it take you?
Piece. 2 years, 4 months, 2,900 hours.
Amazing.
Yes.
And why do you like Lancasters? What's your background?
Well, I worked for AV Row in the war.
Oh, right. So you were actually an engineer?
Absolutely, yes.
So you were actually making
these
aircraft?
The real one.
The real ones?
Yeah. I kept the manual for the Lancaster, and I copied it and, of course...
Did the plans?
Did the plans, reduced them.
And you made all this by hand?
Oh, yes, yes. It's the only one in the world. But the only reason why I made it was because when we were being retired, I was bored. But I did promise myself that one day I'd build a Lancaster, a proper one. So this is the result.
And you've also brought us along some flying gear.
Oh yes. Now this flying jacket is different. It's not like the Irving one, the British one.
No, this is an American one.
This is the American one.
Right. But this is British, isn't it? The goggles and the
helmets?
Yes, yeah.
Yes. Well, they did the full trip over Germany. They did 30 trips over Germany.
So you know the history behind who owned it?
Oh yeah. Well, my brother-in-law was a pilot at 44 Squadron in Wellington.
Let's talk about, values. The goggles and the headgear, they turn up quite regularly at auction, and people.
But the helmets are usually anything from 100 to 170 pounds, just the helmet, without the goggles. Now, with the helmet and the goggles and the original mask, this is from 1940. You're talking about 280 pounds.
You know my job. And what's the value, do you think, on the American jacket?
Between £500 and £700.
You're pretty close, yeah.
Right.
You know your values.
Yes.
Because it's incredibly difficult to get them in this condition. And being an American.
American.
Well. Yeah. Now the model, it took you 2,900 hours, did you say? And if you tried to commission somebody to make one of those today, it would cost tens of thousands of pounds. It is a one-off. It is a unique model.
Yes.
All the gearing works, all the navigation lamps work.
Yes.
It is the one that everybody remembers, the Dam Busters Lancaster. At auction, if it came up, I could see it easily making, 10, 15, 20,000 pounds. But it's a unique piece. Well, so who knows? Hopefully one day it'll end up in a museum because that's exactly where it should be.
Oh, it will do.
Thank you so much. It's been a privilege to meet you, sir.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.